Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today we'll do a detailed multiple time frame analysis for Bitcoin. However, before we start, I've got a smaller request. If you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. We had another weekly close last night. Without breaking $20,300 and $500, it's going to be early for us to talk about the next resistance level. However, $20,300 and $500 are extremely important. Based on a higher time frame, still this level hasn't been changed. The support level, which is going to be $14,500 and $13,000. Before we move on to daily time frame, I would like to remind you on the bigger picture: $60,000 first exit, second zone 52, and the single resistance we had $48,000. As you can see, that was a single resistance, your first exit, second one, and then that was a retesting of 48,000. The market provided the last exit based on a higher time frame, as well as you can see, the market started printing a lower lows and lower highs, which is a classical definition of the downtrend. As soon as we broke and we stayed below important support and fib levels, we retested 382, the Fibonacci level, which is a mirror image of 618, and as you can see, we had a massive dump, waterfall dump in the market, and from $60,000 all the way up to 17.5, 70%, with a recent dump 70, nearly 5%. However, with the current price action, over 70% dump in the market. Without getting an exit signal from higher time frame, which is a weekly as well as the daily time frame. Daily time frame, as you remember, as soon as we lost $60,000, that was the first indication to exit from the market. And once we retested $48,000 right from here, that was already daily time frame, went heavily under the bear's control, and that was, as I said, your last exit level. So average between 52 and 48,000. If you're going to calculate average, that will give you $50,000. From there all the way to the recent low 17,500. 64%. However, as I mentioned, this is not really important. We will see further lows in the market, and we saw the first leg down after that 17,500. We saw 70% dump, with a current price action 65% dump in the market. Daily time frame. So based on a daily time frame, without getting an exit signal, as I said, those levels were applicable: 60,000, 52, as well as the $48,000. So in the previous videos that I mentioned, $16,800 are going to be your daily important level. And then the next important level for the daily time frame is going to be $18,500 is very important level based on a daily time frame. Once we break, if we're going to break this level, then the daily time frame will get back into consolidation zone. However, we need to do a further analysis to avoid this type of fake price action, as well as the $48,000 we saw fake price action. You have to do a fake out test. Once we're going to break those levels, we will see a further highs, local highs in the coming days. However, it is very early for us to talk about it. The first level that you have to keep an eye on is going to be $18,500 in order to get back into consolidation. After consolidation, exactly the same level, which is a $20,500, is going to be extremely important. Same level as a weekly time frame, and without breaking $20,300, $500, it's going to be early for us to talk about the bullish scenario based on a daily time frame. Moving on to a 4-hour time frame. If you manage to exit from 24,800, that was another exit level. Also, I provided this level, which was an extremely important Fibonacci level. If you hold this position, we never saw after we broke 24,800, where we had a multiple time frame. Heavy resistance was around here for conservative traders, $23,000 and $23,500. So the next level, based on a fib level as well as the multiple time frame, the level was $22,800, $700. Broke it, retested those levels, and we saw another dump in the market. However, the last exit zone, based on a 4-hour time frame, FTX crash, I updated via Twitter, pump 6-7%. And as expected, from 20,500 and 700 were exit zone based on a 4-hour time frame, because 4-hour time frame went heavily under the base control, and that was a chance to exit from the market, and we saw another decent dump in the market. So still, if you're holding this position from $24,800, still open those positions. In the first place, we saw 25%, with a recent low 35%. However, with the current price action, over 30% dump in the market. It depends where you exited from. That was your another exit zone based on a Fibonacci as well as the MTF resistance zone, 30% plus, with the current price action nearly 25% dump in the market. However, as soon as we broke $20,000, as you can see, right in here, I was talking about dump was quite faster than 48 and 72 hours, which I mentioned via YouTube. And to get back into consolidation, 19,900 is going to be extremely important. Even though we're going to get back into it, 20,500 and 700 is quite strong resistance. And as you can see, that was, as I said, 6-7% pump. We took that trade as well, I mentioned via Twitter. And as soon as we reached to 618, the golden pocket 4-hour time frame, we were heavily under the bear's control, and we saw massive dump with the FTX news. So from there, as I said, we saw massive dump in the market, which is 25%, and with the current price action, over 16% dump. If you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and 101 Intense Masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a professional and profitable trader in the market. And it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Since the local lows, I added these support and resistance levels, and in the last video I mentioned that. In the previous videos also I gave this strong support as well as the resistance levels. And also we've got a daily, above daily, we've got 618 that you have to be aware of. At the moment, we don't need 618. As long as we're going to be below this resistance one, we don't need the upper levels. As I said since the last video, that's going to be 382 is going to be our important and first level. We might dump all the way up to strong support, even though 4-hour time frame started bullish signal. However, we were under consolidation level and stayed above 382. 4-hour moved heavily under the bull's control. However, at the same time, I'm expecting a further correction in the market in the coming days. Since, as I said, that was a first test level, if we're going to hold above this level, we will see all the way up to this resistance number 1. And as you can see, we saw decent pump, which is a 4%, nearly 3.5% pump in the market. So in the coming hours and within 48 hours, as long as we're going to be staying above this level, which is going to be $16,800 and $700, it is acceptable that we're going to have this correction. And highly likely this time, resistance on number 1 won't be an issue, and we will go all the way up to the daily resistance. However, losing this level, it's going to be challenging, and we will see how the strong support will act. At the moment, we're in a no man's land. So at the moment, as I said, based on a 2-hour as well as the 4-hour time frame, 16,700 and 800 levels are extremely important in the first place. If we're going to lose this level, which is at the moment, I'm not giving too much weight, and the next level is going to be this strong support level. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.